I want to create a profile. So right now, I don't know how many people are already created an account. If you had, congratulations. For the other one, we will do that together if you like. So it's useful to have an account because that way when you do the edit, people can discuss with you. They are less suspect because it's not an anonymous edition, and it allows you to communicate with people. So and to register to the dashboard of this workshop on top of everything. Okay, so let's create an account. It will take a few minutes. If you don't already have one, if you have one, stay with us a few minutes. We'll go through that. Okay, username. Caveat, I strongly suggest that you don't use the an enterprise name, because if you want to create the entry for this entity, it is not allowed. You are not allowed to work for someone and describe that entity or enterprise. So don't use that first. Second, if you want to use your real name, you can. But again, if you want to add your entry for your name, this is not allowed. So one approach is to use an alias, whatever that is. Okay, Anteater 2021 is not used. So let's try that one. A password that I confirm. Email address, optional. I do suggest that you enter an email address. That way, you will have a watch list, and everyone, and when there's an edit on your watch list, you will receive an email, which is something if you want to monitor item on Wikidata, this is something you want to add. So don't enter my email address. Use yours and hit create account. Let's register that. Here we go. So now, once it's done, you can enter your user name in the chat box. So that way, Anteater 2021, I will be added to the chat. To the dashboard. So user creation, do not use a corporate name, using your real name. Post your username in the chat box. That's done. I'll wait a few seconds. Like you have all your the option to edit your profile can be found here. One thing I want to do with you is going to your preference, email option. Change or remove, confirm your email address, mail a confirmation code, email address. So I look into my email, I have a link to confirm my email address. It's done. Confirm email address. Okay, your email was confirmed right now. So email me, I can check email me. So by going on preferences here, first user profile, it's the first tab that is open. Go at the bottom once your email address is confirmed, and you can click email me when a web page or file on my watch list is changed, and email me also for minor edits, save. And then we are good to go. Confirm email address, that's done.
Miguel, if I may add one piece of information. So as Miguel said, Wikidata is not a place for self-promotion. So it is not desirable for you to be populating information about your own organization or about yourself as an artist. This being said, it is not entirely forbidden either, but it's better for you to begin by populating other items, build a reputation for yourself. And once you reach the threshold of 50 contributions to Wikidata, you fall into another league, and suddenly your edits are subject to less scrutiny. At this point, you'll be able to make statements on your organization item without running the risk that people might undo them. Number of reasons. Discoverability is one thing, absolutely. But Wikidata can serve a bunch of other purposes. Right now, in the performing arts sector, we don't have an equivalent to the IMDb. So if someone looks for information about our sector for research purposes, for just to answer a question, trying to figure out, how many performing arts organizations there are in Canada, this information is not available anywhere where it can be reused by other people, including for our own needs within the arts sector. So making this information available in Wikidata is a means of providing information that can be reused and enriched, enhanced by others in the performing arts sector. It's a means of also distributing the burden of data population across multiple users. I'm sure you've all been asked to populate your information in a bunch of sector-specific databases, and in those cases, you're the only person responsible for doing that, and you have to repeat the same task over and over. Wikidata being an open universe, you will see people making enhancements to your items or to items related to your work without requiring your own input. And that distributes the burden of creating data that can be reused for us, by us, and for the people, by other people as well. If you are a performing arts organization, you are surely presenting performing arts performances once in a while and posting those on a website. As you post information on the website, sometimes I presume you're presenting these performances often in the same venue. When you populate information about that venue into your website, it is possible, depending on which platform you use, that rather than linking your venue to a website, that you link it to Wikidata. Therefore, you tell robots, hey, by the way, this thing that I'm describing on my webpage is the same as this thing in Wikidata. And as we'll see later in this workshop, there are special kinds of statements in Wikidata that are called external identifiers that tell robots, okay, this other thing in this other database is the same thing as that, which makes it possible for robots to aggregate all of this information automatically without requiring you to do the work. Here's another example. Associations like Kipakoa and others are in the process of populating their entire membership directory in Wikidata. And as more and more people do this information, the information becomes available for everyone to use without requiring you to do the work.